should know that. It says San Francisco on the freaking sign.
The Golden Gate Bridge, the real one. Where is it? There's the Golden Gate Bridge, and now there is a truck. What's going on, everybody? My name is Mario. This is a channel all about amusement park type stuff, but mostly coasters. I'm here with my girlfriend, Javi.
Hello.
We are going to the Oakland Zoo today, primarily because, actually really only because Discovery Kingdom is closed. CGA is closed. The Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk is closed. So the closest thing to us that has an operating roller coaster today is the Oakland Zoo. And Javi really likes animals. I like animals too. And they have a kitty credit. So we're gonna be credit, what's a family friendly way of saying a credit?
Family credit?
Family credit? No, it's a kitty credit.
Oh.
Credit hoarding instead of credit hoarding. We're gonna be credit hoarding because we're just gonna be stockpiling credits and they're not going anywhere anytime soon. Except for Scandia Screamer, I guess.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Too soon.
Too soon, yeah. But yeah, I don't think many people that I know at least have gone to this zoo, so I'm kind of excited to check it out. So one weird thing that we noticed about NorCal, which we hadn't noticed before, so I'm sure we've done it in the past actually. The carpool lane is 3 or more people here, and we were driving in the carpool lane, so don't tell anybody. What'd you say? This Prius doesn't have 3 people in the car. Priuses are clean air vehicles.
I thought they didn't care about clean air vehicles anymore.
No, that's still a thing.
Because like you can't take your Tesla in the carpool lane.
Yeah, you can take a Tesla in the carpool lane.
Huh?
Electric vehicles can drive in the carpool lane.
But like, what if I got one of those tacky stickers and put it on my car?
Then the cop would be like, it's a Nissan Versa, not a Prius.
What if the cop doesn't know about the clean air vehicle laws?
I don't know. Also, why is it that every time we try to go to an amusement park, it's gotta rain? So it's supposed to rain at like 12, the park opens at 10. Hopefully we get more than 2 hours in. Javi, do you want to tell them what just happened?
I barely saw the sign. I just saw it out of the corner of my eye. I'm driving quickly. That's my defense.
There was a sign that Javi read and she said, do you know what squee pen ahead means? And I said, squee pen ahead? No, I have no clue what that could possibly mean. And then one of those street cleaning trucks is driving on the rightmost lane of the freeway. And then she goes, oh, did it mean sweeping ahead?
I could have swore to God it said S-Q-E-E-P-I-N.
Well, the right lane was closed because of the squee pen. Oh, there aren't any signs for the zoo.
Oh, the big
Squee pen.
sign that says Oakland Zoo?
Thanks, now I'm gonna have to bleep that.
Lane closed.
Because of the squee pen.
Here we go.
We have arrived. Looks like we have to take a gondola up to the top. Not entirely sure, but that'd be interesting. Zebras on our hands.
Think.
Zebra buddies.
Did you hear that? We're at a zoo. Like, I want to see the duck.
This is the star attraction of the Oakland Zoo, according to that kid. They have a gondola here, and then they also have a sky ride. Kind of interesting to have a gondola and a sky ride in the same park. This is their little amusement park section that opens up at 11. There's the kiddie coaster, so we'll check that out in an hour or so. We're gonna head to the gondola now. You don't need it to get into like the main area of the zoo. There's just a few exhibits up at the top. So you never been on a gondola before, huh?
No, it's so pretty.
Wowza.
Look at that camel! Is that
Oh yeah, there's a camel right there.
There's
For
like
someone
4.
who loves animals, she's not very good at knowing what they are.
Oh my gosh!
Look at the view of the...
The Golden Gate Bridge.
Maybe we could see the Golden Gate Bridge from here. Oh shoot, you can. You can see San Francisco. That's the actual Golden Gate Bridge.
This is the real bridge? You know in Jurassic Park when they go in those little spherical things?
Yeah.
That's what this feels like.
Sure. Jurassic World, by the way. You uncultured swine. I will say the glass is kind of dirty in here, but it is what it is. So you can see the elephants and the sky ride from here. So we'll go on the sky ride later whenever that opens.
Buffalo. Oh my gosh.
This sky ride is really
Is that
cool,
one over
actually.
there?
Yeah. This whole exhibit is the buffalo exhibit. They have a ton of space. That's pretty cool. Look at how cool this is. Is that a baby one? That's a little baby one. I guess it's worth mentioning that the sky ride is free. Is there anything that says that you're not allowed to stand?
It says no standing very clearly.
Ah! Sit!
Interesting.
Shut up! One of the things that's awesome for the animals, but a little difficult for spectating, I suppose, their areas are massive, so it makes it really hard to find them. But that is incredible for the animals, because some zoos have really sad enclosures. So So these enclosures are great. So I think this area is so big that it goes back from about over there is where we were standing to all the way over here. And I think even further down. So that's kind of cool that they have so much space to just run around. It's really neat. They kind of just built this whole thing on the natural mountainside instead of building a fake mountainside. We got some big old condors up there. I'm no zoologist, but I think that's a nest. Holy crap. We are so close. Adorable. So jaguars actually used to also reside in California, and call me stupid for not knowing this, but they currently live in Mexico too. So that kind of explains some of jaguar at Knott's Berry Farm's theming. Do you think they're grizzly bears or black bears?
Black bears.
We'll see. I'm gonna say grizzly bears.
Squeepin'. I thought that was a trick question.
I'm the winner. They're trying to revive the barrel, but it's not working. He says, save him, save him.
Do you want to do the other kind of bears that are at the zoo?
There's 2 bears.
There's also black.
So it's pretty awesome coming to a zoo in the wintertime, I guess, at least in California, because it is cold enough for all the animals to be relatively active. What is this, Grizzly River Run, am I right? And this is a black bear, despite the fact that it's blonde as heck. Yeah, you can totally see the difference when you see side by side, I guess. The animals are so much more active than like any zoo we've ever been to just because of the cold. So they have a pretty nice little park area too at the top of the mountain with this zip line. Our day at the zoo is kind of turning into a day at a park. But you know, we're having fun, right? That's all that really matters. You gonna go splunking? Bye.
Bye.
Vertical?
I don't know. Oh.
Oh, so hard to hold on with my left hand. Wait, can you repeat that for the camera?
This is pretty high up.
Yeah?
So down. Oh, too down.
You had it the wrong way. The carpet part goes on the slide so that you actually slide. All right, take 2. Oh. Oops. So it's kind of funny at this lookout that they have marked as the San Francisco Bay Lookout. It doesn't even actually have as good of a view as some of the other places on this mountain. So if you want a really good view of the Bay Area, just come to the Oakland Zoo, honestly, especially if you like animals too. Because this has a fantastic view. This is actually not the view from the view spot down there, but from the cafe that they have on the top of the mountain. So we left the top of the mountain and we are probably gonna go check out the kiddie coaster before it starts pouring. We were in and out of the ride area too quick for me to get any footage. So here are some pictures of the ride. So we just got finished in the adventure landing, which is like the kiddie ride area. It was fine. The roller coaster was fine. The train was the nicest thing about it, but it's a kiddie coaster, so what do you expect?
I prefer Sea Dragon.
Sea Dragon at
Fiesta Village.
Fiesta Village? I don't think that was called Sea Dragon, just regular dragon.
Oh.
But she prefers that Wisdom rides, which is fair. This one you just lean to the left and then get slammed to the right once, and that's that. Also, one other thing I wanted to mention about the ride area is the ride-off did not want to be there at all. He did not want us there. He didn't want anything to do with the job. So you have to leave to get to the rides, and then you just come back in the park. And one thing we were wondering, why does every zoo have flamingos at the entrance?
Is that a fake flamingo?
Yeah, it is a fake flamingo. We didn't notice that before. But is it like a rule that they have to have flamingos at the front entrance or what? Down at the lower part of the zoo, which is actually the bigger section, we have this little guy.
This is a Cotamundi, not a red panda.
Well, I thought it was a red panda at first, okay. We got another Cotamundi. Oh, hi.
Look at my engine.
Mark. Oh, we see movement, but no siamang. The only thing between us and the enclosure is just a little moat, and then there is the enclosure. But we've kind of concluded that there's too many paths here. There's so many forks in the road, and we don't really know where any of them go. There's like all these little sub paths, and like just this central circle, but then a bunch of sub paths and more sub paths. So it's a little bit confusing. But other than that, the zoo's really nice so far. These are those little guys that steal tourist stuff. A squirrel monkey. Yeah, he's also not the brightest monkey. He dropped like half his food on the floor. But, you know, he got one finally, so. Oh, this guy's gonna snatch it. I'm telling you, these guys just like to steal food. They don't like to get their own. That one just sneezed twice.
I see Honey Bunch.
You like them even though they're thieves?
Yeah, they're handsome. Oh.
Here we have a agouti.
Goody
And
bag.
some terrifying birds that are massive. He's just hopping around. Oh no, there's an alligator in there.
Oh, he got there too.
Hey, bud.
Hi, dude.
I think there's another otter over there. He's like a cat when the cat wants to get back
Oh my
in.
gosh.
Aww. He's trying to get to his friends. These are the guys on the other side. Poor fellas. This otter would be a coaster enthusiast.
Bad boys.
This is where the lemurs are supposed to be. We've looked pretty long and pretty hard, haven't found one. I think a lot of the animals are inside today. This is probably a really cool exhibit when they're out because it's pretty big. Like, you probably get to see them flying about. That'd be pretty neat.
Holy.
Squeepin'.
That's a wingspan. I just saw a service dog. Got really excited.
You know, it's not like there's cooler animals at a zoo. This is like the nicest petting zoo I've ever seen, I think. They actually have space.
They grow their own food.
They grow their own food?
Yeah.
No, not the goats. That's what I thought you meant. I'm like, they're not smart enough to do that. We're just not very bright today, apparently. So Javi just saw these house cats and decided to spend time looking at them. We didn't come to a zoo to look at house cats and dogs.
Show your teeth if you're excited.
Feel the hair a little closer up front near the neck.
Oh, wow.
This one's name is Pat. Javi likes the Pats.
These are all, 4 of these are Nigerian Orphos.
Oh, okay, cool. It's rough being a goat, huh? Just sit there and chew. This petting zoo is really nice. They have this area they can go to if they don't want to be pet. And then they have this huge open area they can go out into. So like some of those carnival-esque petting zoos are kind of depressing and really cramped, but these animals have a great space, it seems. So we've entered the House of Bugs, and it's just this dark room with 2 doors. It feels a little bit more like a haunt maze right now, if I'm being completely honest, but we're just gonna see what happens. So we picked this door on the right.
Oh.
It looks like the right one. If you come to the Oakland Zoo on a cold day, come in the House of Bugs if you're looking to warm up. It is toasty in here.
Oh, God.
Why are you freaking out?
I found a tarantula. Yucky.
Javi's terrified of spiders.
I have studied a little bit, and I do believe that the Chilean rose hair is one of the calmer ones.
Says the girl who doesn't know what a crane or a swan or a...
Okay, I'm really afraid of spiders, so I did a little research.
I fell down. Javi, you know what this reminds me of? A Bug's Life.
Too soon.
Rest in peace, Bugs.
I think if I saw this in any situation in like the real world, I'd probably just kill myself instantly.
That's fair. We have a guinea hog here. Doesn't want to look at us though. You think he tastes better than regular bacon?
A little door.
I didn't even notice that.
For real use? I'm too fat.
It's almost perfectly your height, which is kind of sad, but alright. So we decided to go to the reptile and amphibian discovery room. We were gonna save that for if it started raining, but it's not rained yet and we're in the area here. So we are going in now. And look, a little door. Little turtle. They're so cute.
Little claws.
Go for it. Is this a Gila monster? I think it is. Shut up.
What is it?
There's a frog. I think this is Javi's favorite thing she's seen all day. That was Javi talking, by the way, not the little kids in the room. Let's see if he hops.
He's gonna do it.
Go for it, buddy. You can make it. You can do it.
Little hopper.
Jump. Jump. Oh no.
God, this is awful.
He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. So he's fine. He survived the peer pressure. Don't worry. Javi said she wanted to read some more about the frogs. I said that's your prerogative. And then what did you say?
I said no. That's my prerogative. God, this is awful.
The baboons, the phone's about to die too, so I'm gonna switch over to Javi's maybe. Yeah, if you notice a quality change, then I switched. And it's starting to rain a little bit, so the tradition of rain in the vlogs continues. They don't seem to mind the rain though. Oh, that baby's running from something. So the rain is starting to come down. I'm talking really fast because I don't know when my phone is gonna die. You said you don't think it rains in Africa? Toto would disagree.
Oh, he's in the water.
Oh wow, that's neat. So, something is out. What is it? Here, hold the umbrella low. Yep, over just yourself. That's what I meant.
I can't hold it over you, dude. You're too
That's fair. Elephants. These are all like staying dry under their cover, and then this one's like, nah, I'm edgy.
Slowly gives in to peer pressure.
We came to check out the meerkats because Javi loves meerkats, and they are also inside for the rain. So probably gonna head out soon. So the last exhibit that we're seeing is the zebras, because they are the last animals that are not put away in the Africa section. So it looks like they closed the rides down during the rain here at the Oakland Zoo. So if you are planning a visit out here, just keep that in mind. If it's gonna be raining all day, they probably won't have the rides open. So as you can probably tell, it is raining quite hard now. Most of the animals were put away. All the rides were shut down. Sorry I didn't get much ride footage, by the way. The ride and drops did not... The
ride and drops.
The ride and drop. The raindrops. Drop top. The ride-ops did not want... I can't speak. The ride-ops did not want any of our malarkey.
Oh.
There we go.
That was great, honey.
Vocabulary.
Yeah.
The one write-up was so annoying. Javi was like, thank you, and he did not reply. They just did not want any of it. Overall, Oakland Zoo, pretty nice. A lot of it was similar to most other zoos, but the gondola to the top, I think, made it all worth it. It was super fun, great views. We're so lucky we got the views before it just started pouring down like this, because right now you can hardly see anything. But yeah, so just keep in mind that if you go on a rainy day, they're gonna put a lot of the animals away. The rides are gonna close. The gondola stays open, so you can still go up there. They had huge enclosures up there, which was super nice. Larger sizes than I've seen at other zoos, so that was really cool. For a lot of the animals, they had a really big space to roam. One of the downsides was they did not have shot glasses for us to add to our collection. Well, they had shot glasses actually, but they only said California. They didn't say Oakland Zoo, so we didn't get to add to our collection. You got anything else to say about the zoo? You didn't like the bug exhibit too much.
I wish they had put pictures of the bugs so like you knew what to look for. It's different from other zoos in the sense that there were no docents outside answering questions or giving like fun facts about the animals. We did
The petting zoo was fantastic. They had the best petting zoo I've ever been to, that's for sure.
It was awesome. There were sections where the animals could go away if they didn't want to be pet, and a lot of them did want to be pet, which was really fun. But like I said, like in lots of other places, they have artifacts. So like they'll have like a quill of a porcupine or something fun like that that you can touch. There's nobody out there answering questions or anything like that though.
But you also have to keep in mind that we came on a weekday in the middle of winter when it's raining, so I don't know if that affects the overall experience. I mean, it definitely does.
I mean, aside from the write-offs that didn't love us being there, everyone was super nice. Shout out to the lady at the petting zoo. She was great.
Yeah, definitely. Wow, just driving back home, there's just a bunch of deer. Not back home. Where are we driving? Also, the food up there we didn't eat, but it looked really, really good.
Smelled good.
It smelled good, yeah. There was I think like a cafe at the top of the gondola. We just didn't want to eat there because we're already spending a lot of money, but the people in there seem to be enjoying it. So that's gonna do it for this vlog. How should I end this video?
Mostly goodbye.